Good evening, Rootsu, and welcome to another episode of Major League Baseball Roundup. I am your host, Bronx Blogger. Today is March 24th, 2008, and we got one more week of spring training left before opening day. I am really excited. I cannot wait for the season to start, and it's been a fun spring training watching the Yankees prospects shine in their spring training games and watching them, adjust to the pitching that they've been seeing. Opening day for the Red Sox and the Athletics is tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern. So for you diehard fans, if you plan on waking up that early, calling in sick to work to watch the game, more power to you. Honestly, I think the Red Sox are going to sweep both games and open up their season 2-0 before the rest of the majors open up their season next week. So one more week of spring training. That means we got 5 more questions left in my trivia contest. Enter Sandman42 is in first place with 5 correct answers, and he gets, I think, 3 more. He will lock in the prize. We'll get more to that later. Real quick around the majors, the Angels outfielder Gary Matthews Jr. He injured his hand, but he's day-to-day. I wouldn't worry too much about him. Brad Lidge, he's he's back on the disabled list, 15 days this time, so fantasy owners drop him for a couple weeks. Well, not necessarily drop him, bench him for a couple weeks. She'll be back healthy towards the end of April. Joe Nathan, the closer for the Minnesota Twins, he was just signed a 4-year, $47 million deal with a club option for a 5th year. And Kerry Wood, the oft-injured starter for the Chicago Cubs, is now their oft-injured closer for the Cubs. So he might be actually a very valuable fantasy pick for you guys out there, because it'll really, really help out with strikeouts to 9 innings pitched. I don't have him on my team. I think my closing staff is pretty much set. All right, we're going to go check the scores right now. We still have 2 games going on. Cincinnati leads Toronto 2-1. That's in the top of the 5th. Yankees over the Phillies 3-1. That's the top of the 4th. Completed games, the Cleveland Indians shut out the Atlanta Braves 8-0. Detroit over Washington 5-3. Houston of Florida, they finished their game tied 10-10. That took it 10 innings. Mets 1-0 over Baltimore. Tampa Bay destroying Pittsburgh 13-4. Seattle 8, Minnesota 4. The Seattle Mariners over the Chicago White Sox 3-1. Rockies over Brewers 6-5. Padres and Angels, they tied 4-4. That took 10 innings. Arizona over San Fran 6-5. And the Cubbies over the Rangers 7-6. And again, we just got about one more week of these games left, and that's going to bring me to my Major League Baseball Survivor contest that I'm hosting. Jesse's giving me the go-ahead to do this, and it's very simple. I have a thread out there floating somewhere. I'll either rebump it this weekend, or start a new one for the official picks. And what you do in there, you just pick one team that you think is going to win for that day. And if that team wins, you're still live in the contest. If the team you picked loses, you're done for. Wait till next season, as the old Brooklyn Dodgers fans would say. Now, it's not going to start tomorrow. We're not starting the contest for tomorrow's opening day series in Japan, because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to pick the Red Sox, and if by some fluke happenstance the Athletics win, then the game's over for everybody. So I'm going to start this on opening day, actually the day before. You'll make your picks. They will lock 1 minute after midnight. Any picks after that will be invalid. And we're going to go ahead and go to trivia here. MSU Spartan Boy got it correct last Thursday. The question was, the smallest crowd ever to see a World Series game, what was the amount? And it was 6,210. The hint was Bennett Field, and that's where the old Detroit Tigers used to play. And today's question is going to be the opposite of that. What is the largest crowd ever to see a World Series game? The largest crowd ever. You think you know the answer, go ahead and reply to the thread below. Send me a message, an autograph, or whatnot. Get a hold of me. First correct answer gets 5 roots. Spartan Boy, you're getting yours in just a couple minutes. And you'll also be entered onto the trivia board, or if you're already on there, you'll move up, and winner for the spring training version, they'll get a free replica autographed baseball of the team of their choice. Real quick, I got my copies of Major League Baseball 2008, the show, for PlayStation 3. I got about 5 copies. One's already been given out, and I got 4 more that I'm going to give out here on the zoo. And I'm going to come up with a contest for that one. It should be nice and easy. Only eligible for those who own a PlayStation 3. Otherwise, it's just going to hold on to a game, and it's going to just sit there collecting dust. All right. Anyway, real quick, before I go, the trivia question is: what is the largest crowd ever to ever see a World Series game? Know the answer? Go ahead and make your case. This has been yet another show. I am the Bronx Blogger, and I will see you guys around the zoo.